Hey guys, this is Dave from Kentucky Quartermasters. I want to talk to you all about the Series 80 safety in the Remington 1911 R1. When I first took this apart, it worried me because I didn't know how to put the safety things of the levers back in. It kind of screwed me up, so I'm going to show you now how they go in the firearm, so that, you know, if you take it apart, you won't have to worry about it, so that there'll be a video on it, because there isn't a video on it, because everybody's safeties are different. Okay, basically what happens in the gun is this is how this is going to set. So you got your sear here, and your disconnector, which sets together like this, essentially. Okay, well, when it's in the gun, this little part here sets right next to it. Okay? It'll all set together like that, and you'll run the pin through it. So it's something a little freaking extra that is a pain in the hind end with the Series 80, but it really helps with the drop safety, because basically what happens in the gun is when you pull the trigger, the hammer, or the trigger bar back here pushes on the back of this, and this pushes this up to engage the safety pin here. So basically what will happen is this will arch up and push on that when you pull the trigger, and that will disengage the safety. Okay, so I'm going to show you how to put it in. It's going to be tough on camera. Basically what you're going to have to do is you have to put these parts together. Well, I have to fit them into the gun, which is not that hard. It's not as hard as people say. A lot of people say. It is tough, especially on camera. But you just gotta fit them in there and push them up, and the disconnector will come out there, and your sear will be in. This is a terrible camera angle. Let me try to change it a little bit. Well, there went my. You can see my gun's all apart back there. The pin just rolled off the table. We'll need that. Okay, basically, so that part, the sear and disconnector are in. And basically what I'm going to do now is I'm going to take this pin, the small pin, and I'm going to try to run it through the sear and the disconnector. That way I can if I run it through the sear and disconnector, I can keep them held in place while I try to fiddle around with the safety. And basically, you just got to get it in there. Crap! You have to get it in there, which is tough. Well, there we go. It's in. Got lucky. That part's in. It's running all the way through. Let's see if I can show you here. It's running all the way through. The pin can run all the way through. Okay, so basically what you have to do now, get the camera to stand up again, is you have to take this little piece here, the one that's got the little arm on it, and you have to be able to stick this in like this, in behind this safety, or in behind the sear, sorry, in behind the sear, and you have to put the pin through that hole. This pin through this hole inside the gun, behind the sear and the disconnector. So it's a really hard thing to do. So basically what I'll do is I'll take the pin, is when I get this over the pin, I'll take the pin and hold I'll put some pressure on this. Sorry about this camera angle, guys. I don't have any better way to do this. But you have to. This is the tough part. You have to, because this one here isn't as hard as this one. This one's a pain in the hind end. But you got to get this in behind the sear and the disconnector here, right along the side of the frame. It's easier if you turn it over on this side. I don't know if you can see through where the safety goes, but this has to go up in behind sear and the disconnector. I think I got it. Wow, that was quite easy. Yep, I got it. Okay, let's see if I can show this to you. Okay, right here's where it goes. This is it. And basically what happens when you pull the trigger is it pushes this, and then that engages the other piece. So, in essence, basically this is what happens. You push it, it disengages, it works the disconnect, the sear, and that little notch all at the same time. So this little notch, this little piece here will engage this piece in this little notch. The easiest way to do this next one's a whole lot easier, at least it has been. Basically what you have to do is put the hammer in. You got to make sure that little bar there, this one here, the little bar we just put in, it was the same line in. You got to make sure it stays down against the hammer. So basically, you got to hurry here and put this in. But you put this in, let it engage the sear, well, like that, and then we'll take the pin, the hammer pin, and we'll run it through. Okay, it's through. Now, this runs down into that little channel there beside the hammer. So basically, see there's a little channel here. This little bar here rides in that channel. So basically, we're going for this hole here, this bottom hole. You stick it in through there, down by the hammer, and you just work it around until you look through this hole until it's even, and then push the pin through. And now that's in, and then you check for, you pull the trigger, and it should pop up. But basically, that's how you install that. It's a pain in the butt, I know, but it does help. Like if you drop the gun and it's loaded, it won't fire. You could put around in the chamber with this, put all the safeties on or whatever, or you could even take the safety off. I wouldn't recommend it now. I wouldn't recommend it, but you could probably. They say that you can take it and throw it against the wall and it won't go off because of the safety, but that's just what they say. So, but anyway, thanks for watching. If you have any questions about that, just PM us, leave a comment, whatever. I'll get back to you. But thanks for watching, guys.